I'm Raymond Chandler with the Polaris Law Group, an estate planning law firm out of St. Charles, Missouri. Here to talk to you today about powers of attorney and loss of control. So I kind of had this issue come up with a client the other day because their question was, if I make a power of attorney, aren't I giving all my control away? And in reality, without that power of attorney, you're losing control. But with that power of attorney, you're keeping control. And why we say that is this. Without a power of attorney or a trust or an estate plan of some kind that lays out your wishes and lays out who you want to be in charge, if you can't be, then you don't get to control that decision. And so what that looks like is if you become disabled and you're not able to manage your financial affairs, manage your legal affairs, pay your bills, cash your checks, things of that nature, and you don't have an estate plan set up, specifically either a trust or a power of attorney, then what's going to happen is someone is going to have to go to court. So one, it's probate court that we're trying to avoid. So we're going to have to go to the probate court while you're alive and have somebody appointed your guardian or conservator to take care of you, because somebody needs to be able to pay your bills. Somebody needs to be able to sign your contract. Somebody needs to be able to take care of you. And if you haven't planned ahead, then it's up to the court to make that decision. And that court technically could appoint anyone that petitions the court, shows that they're willing, shows that they're able, and shows that they need to step in and take control of your assets. Which means if you didn't plan ahead, you have no control over that decision. You don't have any nominations. You don't have a power of attorney. You don't have a trustee that you have decided to take charge of your assets. So someone else may do that. So it may be a family member, but it may not be the family member that you want. It may be a friend, but it may not be the friend that you want. So with a power of attorney, especially, you get to decide ahead of time and you get to control ahead of time who that person is going to be. And so you can lay out in your power of attorney who you want to be in control of your assets, of your legal affairs, of your financial affairs. In a trust, you can lay out who do you want to be the successor trustee for you. So within those two documents, within that estate plan, you get to actually control who's going to take over. And if done properly, leave instructions behind. So that's what we say when we talk about an estate plan controlling better for you in those losses of control. And we say you get to control your loss of control. Because if you lose control and you have a disability, you get to decide who that person is. Now, the good thing is you're still in control, because while you're alive and well and still able to make decisions, if for any reason you don't want that person to be your power of attorney or your trustee anymore, you have the right to change that. You have the ability to revoke that power of attorney, to change who that person is, to amend your trustees, and change who is going to be in control for you at any point in time while you're alive and well, as long as your estate plan is written correctly. And so those are the type of things that we want you to be in control as much as you can, including leaving behind instructions and powers and deciding who is going to be in control when you can't be. And that's how a power of attorney really helps you stay in control. And under those documents, they still have to work in your best interest. They can't simply, take your stuff away and go spend it wherever they want to. They need to work in your best interest. So there's some protections under those documents. And so again, we want you to stay in control as best you can, but sometimes we won't be able to control ourselves anymore. We won't be able to control our assets anymore. We won't be able to control our checkbook anymore. So we want to make sure that we have those people in place. And that's what a proper estate plan will do for you, is make sure that you are controlling your loss of control by putting the right people in the right places to take care of you at the right times. And that's the most important part. So again, I'm Raymond Chandler with Polaris Law Group, a estate planning law firm out of St. Charles, Missouri. If you need anything or have any questions or want to talk about your estate plan, just reach out and we'll be able to answer all of your questions. Thank you.